Gentlemen, you saw exactly what I saw, didn't you? Their offense has been talking smack about us all week. All week. Let's go out here and have a good day so we can prove them wrong when it comes game time.
Done! Blue 80! What's your son? Here we go. 180! What's your son? Here we go, Pac-Man. Blue 80! What's your son? Here we go. 120! What's your son? Go. Blue 80! Listen! Done! 180! Listen! Here we go. Blue 80! Done! Here we go, Pac-Man. 180! What's your son? Here we go. Blue 80! Hold on! Go. 120! What's your son? Done! Blue 80! What's your son?
All right, men, bring it in tight. All right, let me tell you something. Today was great. You guys went out there and executed flawlessly. You keep practicing like that, we are gonna win a lot of ball games this year.
Today, from Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, it's week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Carson Wentz and the Indianapolis Colts taking on Matthew Stafford and the Los Angeles Rams.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Just a short time ago, smoke from the pyrotechnics filled the dome as the Colts made their way out of the locker room. We're set for football as the Colts get set to match up with the Los Angeles Rams. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we take a look at the Colts entering play. They've been buoyed by getting 2 home games right at the start. All right, let's get you to the action here as we pick things up early in the first quarter. They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. Mack's got the first down and then some. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Marlon Mack, his second touchdown on the season. And the Colts are going to take a first-quarter lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up.
Time to get you back live again. This offense in the red zone as they've got it 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line. Wentz now on 1st down. He's got the tight end, Mo Alley Cox. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Hits his target, the tight end, Mo Alley Cox. And the Colts are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Mo Alley Cox in his 4th season now in the NFL had 31 catches for the Colts last year. Really starting to develop into an excellent target downfield. And there he picks up a 1st down.
Mack. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Yardage here. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
They'll try and run. Taylor. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Colts have taken a 13-0 first-quarter lead. So the toss play effective, even down here near the goal line.
Yeah, and you're hoping the defense commits too many men to stop the run in the middle of the field and that your blockers can gain a little bit of an advantage. And when they do, foot race to the pylon, and this time, he had the speed to win that race.
Just inside of 2 minutes for this offense. 2nd quarter. They've got the football, but on their own side of the field. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Wentz now to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Here's Wentz to throw. And that would be incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. Well, the Rams going to take over late in this first half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Coming up here, this defense looking for a third down stop in the second quarter. Now with timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Coming up here, this defense looking for a third down stop in the second quarter. So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as a trying to get 3 before half. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. Coming up here, this defense looking for a third down stop in the second quarter. So now the Rams send out the field goal team here. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. And that hits the right upright and caroms away. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. And now this offense is going for it on fourth down. Is the defense up to the challenge? Time to find out. So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. We get you in here to a 4th and inches situation. Can this defense bow their necks and get the stop? Going with their tight end on 4th. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed he did not. They stop him. Sean McVay's gamble does not pay off. A big play coming up for this defensive unit. They're down, but just by a bit on the scoreboard. Can they get this third down stop in the third quarter? Now Wentz on third down. And that's caught left side by Mo Alley-Cox. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4. And that's going to do it. Clock hits zeros. They're not going to get another playoff. Time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and this score will stay right where it is. A decent pressure kick coming up here in the fourth quarter of a tie football game. Can they convert it? Blankenship's kick is good. And they take a 17-14 lead. This defense in need of a big stop in a tight game in the fourth quarter. Let's see if they can get that stop they need. Wentz going to throw. And that nearly the pick that they needed. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. Blankenship's kick is good. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. So the picture becoming pretty clear here. The defense just looking for a stop because a touchdown, and they would trail on the scoreboard. They're hoping to preserve this slim one-score lead. Stafford's throw pulled in by Woods. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. That'll be caught. It's Kupp. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 39. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Stafford now to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Ooh, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Second and 10. Stafford. They'll get this one to Kupp, complete. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Man open, it's Kupp. He's got it. And the Rams are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches. And he's got it. That's Kupp for a Ram touchdown. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Rams can grab the lead if they hit the extra point. Now they can boot it through on the always important extra point, and then their defense has to hold up their end of the bargain.
And there's something that you've pointed out in numerous games that we've worked. Okay, the excitement's going on. Everyone's celebrating over there. Who's calling up the defense to make sure they're focused? Because
the Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
no, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where...
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Rams have just about sewn up this football game. On 1st down, they'll start out with Akers. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The job of any linebacker involves having enough strength to fight off a blocker and get to ball carriers. But in this case, I think we can safely say he beat him right off the snap to get into the backfield and make that play.
after the loss to start out. Here's 2nd and 11. They'll go again here with Akers. And once again, this Colts defense stops him behind the line of scrimmage. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Stafford going to give this to Akers. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll run for it with Akers. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. So the L.A. Rams with a victory here. And I tell you, this was a fun one. Just a close game. Nothing comes easy in this league, as you know. They had to work for that victory.
I've got to go back to what you just said. Nothing comes easy in this league. How many times have we talked to coaches prior to a game and assessed, you know, the strengths, the weaknesses, the whole deal? Even in games when one coach was a decided favorite, what do they always say to us? But you do know this is really a 7-point league. 7 points either way usually decides a ball game. We had exactly that in this one.
And not only that, but this is a gutsy road victory, one they can hang their hat on. So for the Rams, it's a dream start. 2 wins in 2 early road games. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for the Colts, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Nashville. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.